character?
Oh, you are going to find out who Peter Pan is. You are going to find out who the Home Office is. You are going to find out... what else? Oh, we are going to find out more about Neil and his journey.
Locke is the monster.
No, wrong show. Yeah, so those are some of the big answers, I think.
I'd asked this previously, but what is the overarching theme of this season?
This season's about belief. The first 11. We're doing it kind of in a model of 2 separate seasons. So we're running 11 together. And I think that, it's a lot about belief, and I think that is a big theme because belief means something to everyone. And I think that if we remember about Neverland, it runs on belief. You need to believe to see Tinkerbell. You need to believe in magic to return to Neverland. So, belief. Absolutely. We are going to be seeing Tinkerbell. And we're going to be seeing...
Yeah, and as you saw at the panel, Ariel. And, and Peter Pan, who we have yet to meet.
But our focus really this year is on the people on the ship, the core characters that we've all grown and loved, and everyone on that panel today. And we're really excited this year to, we have a very clear mission and a clear focus, and, we're really going to do our best to take the time to also get those character moments, those moments of reflection on the show. And these characters have now had 44 episodes of problems, and so for us, we want to take the time to really honor that.
You just mentioned Tinkerbell, and you had such a different take on Peter Pan. Can you try to sort of...
100%.
Yeah, I mean, we have a take on Tinkerbell we're really excited about, and, as we said on the panel, Tink, she has got a surprising connection to someone in our show, and not just Captain Hook, who we know has been to Neverland.
Is it easier, you're saying they're breaking it down kind of into 11
Yes.
story arcs, so do you find that it was easier to really hone in on the things that you want to tell by doing them?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it allowed us to really focus it and not think about stretching it for 22 episodes. It said to us, and that was the last year, we were like,
we're doing 2 seasons this year.
Yeah.
We're doing 2 11-episode seasons that hopefully will provide a very complete experience that, taken together, will provide an even richer one. But, in terms of the writing, it allows us to focus in a much more directed way for that first 11, and also have the great relief of knowing that the audience should be able to watch it basically uninterrupted and be able to track everything and keep the momentum going.
That was very important to us, and ABC really agreed to it, and I think it's going to benefit all their shows. I mean, I think of course Scandal is best watched all together. You don't want to wait 3 weeks to come back, and same with our show. I think that networks are finally realizing that certain shows do well that you can drop in and out, but ours really for us as writers, we want you to experience it week after week and let that momentum build.
You guys are tying a lot of mythologies in together in one place and bringing little threads in one season at a time. Is there any particular thread that you're looking like we're saving this for the end game?
Chewbacca?
Chewbacca in the Planet of the Apes for the end. There are a couple fairy tale characters that we are withholding.
Yes, and we have some in our back pocket that we're waiting, and hopefully we'll have the opportunity to bring into the mix. But really, the show has been about, from the beginning, what it's about right now, which is that core group of characters you saw up on the stage today, and what they're going through, and how, they're going to deal with everything going forward. And the characters that kind of come in from other mythologies and other worlds really are mostly in service of that big story of this kind of really screwed up family that we're seeing together.
Yeah, our approach, there are certain characters, obviously, like Captain Hook, who came in and kind of made his way to the front, but most of the times when we introduce a character, it is to highlight another character's backstory. So, and that for us is important because you're trying to tell the story. So, for instance, last year, Lancelot really was to tell a story between Snow and Charming. If you saw Robin Hood, people were like, "Oh, we only saw him for a second." It was like, but the story wasn't about Robin Hood. It was a story where Belle got Rumpelstiltskin to do the right thing for the first time as the Dark One. And so for us, it is a balance of who's coming to the front and to help these characters further their stories.
Sorry, go ahead. Please go.
So a
a lot of like the there's like always that guessing game of who's who and stuff. Bellfire seemed to kind of fill that sort of like idea, a lot of like the mythology of Peter Pan, like interacting with Wendy, and kind of like had some sort of like touches of some of the experiences that we're all familiar with. And I was wondering, will Henry also kind of be that sort of touchstone to Peter Pan as well, and like experience like adventures in that he's always wanted to do?
Well, that is a great question, because Henry has always wanted to be a hero and not read about it. He has always wanted to travel to the other worlds, if you will, and yet he is a prisoner. So that is the conundrum he will find himself in.
Yeah, and it's one of the great things about the Peter Pan story. It is about children being taken to this magical island and what happens to them when they're there. Well, we've got a child and he's there, so it's going to be a interesting ordeal for him.
We also have a child who's growing up.
Yes.
So is that part of the whole arc of belief in this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think Henry and his belief is going to figure prominently in the first 11 episodes, absolutely. And if we remember, this all started because Henry believed that his mom was the savior that needed to break the curse, and he believed so much that he ate an apple and went under a sleepy curse so that she would finally realize everything was true. So now he's in a place where belief is, the currency.
And he was right.
And he was right.
Speaking of Henry, I'm asking if you think Bellfire knows why Peter Pan wants to go. Doesn't he know why?
He has I don't think anyone really knows why, but I think he's got a good guess.
He's got a better read on it than most.
And are we going to find out if he knows?
Oh, yes.
In the premiere, we're going to find out why Henry was taken. Well, we're going to find out the first part of that question, which will inevitably lead you to more questions, which is why you will hopefully keep watching to see them answered.
Are we going to visit New Girls?
Always. Neverland is the biggest of all.
But additionally, can you tell us about anything?
Not yet.
Not yet, but and we're also going to visit the world of Wonderland Thursdays at 8.
Thank you, guys.